kids, how are you all? I hope you all must be fine. तो मेरे क्लास 2 के नन्हे मुन्ने प्यारे प्यारे बच्चों, what we are going to read today? Today we are going to read for Mathematics Olympiad. Okay, in Mathematics Olympiad we have already completed the chapter number, and today we are going to start a new chapter, that is computation operation. Do you know what is computation operation? These are the symbols which we use for calculation. Okay, what are the symbols? They are addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. So we will do the questions on this based on this computation operation, this addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, and you all must be knowing about this. Okay, so shall we go for it? Okay, let's go for it. So here the question number 1 is identify the missing number. Here 900 is there, then 940, 40, then below 940, 990, 50, then below 40, 50 and question mark is there. So can you guess what we need to do? Here 900 is there and below 900, 940 and 40 are written. Okay. So what is the relation between them? The relation is 940 minus 40 equal to 900. Okay, and below 940 what is written? 990 and 50. So can you establish a relationship between them? Yes. What is the relationship? That is 990 minus 50 equal to 940. That means if we subtract the below written numbers, then we will get the number which is written above it. Okay, so here 50 is written and here question mark is there, and we have to get 40. That means 40 should be the result when we subtract question mark from 50, we should get 40. Okay, so can you tell me the number which should we subtract from 50 to get 40? Yes, that number is equal to 10. 50 minus 40, that number is equal to 10. So which number will replace the question mark here? That is the 10. So in which option it is present? It is present in option D. Okay, I hope you understood well. Next, let's move for the next question. Okay, what is our next question? Our next question is to balance the seesaw using the 5 numbers given. The sum of the numbers on each side of seesaw must be equal. Okay, what is the value of A if A is greater than B? So in this figure, a seesaw is present and 5 numbers are given. We have to arrange the numbers in such a way that both of the side will be equal. If we add them, then the sum in the both side will be equal. So in the one side what is present? One side it is present B plus 190, and the other side what is present? 90 plus 80 plus A. Okay, so we have to find the value of A. It is given that A is greater than B. So what we will do here, if we add 90 and 80, what we will get? 170 plus A. Okay, so here 190 plus B, here 170 plus A, and we are now left with which number? We are now left with two numbers. What are the numbers? 70 and 50. So here 190 is present, which is a bigger number than 170, and between 70 and 50, which is lesser, that is 50. So we have to write the lesser number here and the bigger number here. Okay, that means we have to write the smaller number with the bigger number and the bigger number with the smaller number, so that we may get the equal number if we add them. So let us try 50 plus 190. The sum will equal to 240, here 170, and in case for A we have written 70, for B we have written 50. So 170 plus 70, it is equal to 240. So we can conclude that value of A equal to 70 and value of B equal to 50. Okay, so A is greater than B. Yes, it is correct. So what is the value of A? That is 70, and it is present in option A. So option A is the correct answer for the given question. Okay. So how was the question? Okay. Let's move to the next question. In the next question, this is written that what are the missing numbers. Okay. So what are the missing numbers? 5A 6 3, then 3 12 2 7, 4B 8 5. Okay. Here A is present, here B is present. So we don't know value of A and B. Okay. But we know all the values present here. So what are the values? 3 12 2 7. So can you establish any relationship between these numbers? Okay. You think for a certain time. Okay. So what will be the what is the relationship? That is 3 plus 2 plus 7, that is equal to 12. That means if we add this number and this number, we will get the number present in the center. So we can now apply this relationship to both the sides. Here 5 plus 3 plus 6. 5 plus 3 plus 6. What is its value? Its value is 14. Okay. That means value of A is equal to 14. And here 4 plus 8 plus 5. 4 plus 8 plus 5. Its value is 17. That means value of B is equal to 17. So we can say that A equal to 14 and B equal to 17. Is it present in the option? Yes, it is present. Where it is present? It is present in option D. A equal to 15 and B equal to 17. कैसे लग रहा है बच्चों? If you know the answer, then you can write it in the comment section, or else if you want, you can pause the video and can try yourself. Okay. So let's move to the next question. 2 tens equal to dash ones plus 4 tens plus 4 tens 6 ones equal to 81. Okay. So here what is written? 2 tens dash ones plus 4 tens 6 ones. So 2 tens dash ones plus 4 tens 6 ones. 4 tens 6 ones means 46 is equal to 81. So how to get this number? We will subtract 46 from 81. So 81 minus 46. What is the value? That is 11, 11, 6, 5, then 7, 4, 3, 35. Okay. So here 35 is there. But here written 2 10 dash 1. That means 2 tens and dash 1s equal to 35. Okay. 2 tens means 20 plus something. Okay. Equal to 35. So what is this something? What number if we add to 20, then we will get 35. That number is 35 minus 20 equal to 15. Okay. So in the place of dash ones, we can write it is 15 ones. Got it? So there is nothing to confuse. 2 tens dash ones, we can write here 15 ones. So it is present in option B. So the correct answer for the given question is option B. Okay. So let's move to the next question. I am a 2-digit number. The sum of my 2 digits is 9 and difference is 1. The larger digit is in the tens place. Who am I? So here 2-digit number is present. Okay, 1 is present in tens place, 1 is present in ones place. We don't know what are the numbers, but we know that if we add the 2 digits, then the sum will be 9. So can we write a list of numbers? If we add them, then we will get 9. Yes, we can write what the numbers may be. 8 and 1. We can, when we add them, the sum will be 9. Now 7, 2. We will get 9, 6, 3. The sum is 9, 5, 4. Sum is 9. Okay. And after that, this thing will be repeated. If we write here 4, then again 5, here 3, then 6, these things will be repeated. So we need not write these things anymore. Okay, so these are the numbers. Now we have the list of the numbers that if we add the digit, the sum will be 9. But when another condition is there that the difference is 1. What is the difference between 8 and 1? It is the sum, and I am writing here the difference. What is the difference between 8 and 1? It is 7. Difference between 7 and 2? 5. Difference between 6 and 3? Can you tell me? It is 3. Difference between 5 and 4? It is 1. So, which is satisfying both the condition, that is sum 9 and difference 1, which is satisfying both the condition 5 and 4. Okay, so we know the digits are 5 and 4, but where to write 5 and where to write 4? The larger digit is in the tens place. Between 5 and 4, which is the larger digit, that is 5, so it is present in tens place, and ones place the other number digit, that is 4. So what is the number? That is 54. Okay, and it is present in option B. Got it? Let's move to the next question. Which of the following gives the greatest odd number as the answer? Okay, 63 minus 18. So what we need to do? We need to find the value of the calculation whatever given in the option. 63 minus 18. Still, when you can do one thing, you can pause the video, you will do the calculation of your own, then you can check your calculation with my calculation. Okay, so here 13 minus 8, 5, then 5 minus 1, 4. Here 10 minus 4, 6, 7 minus 1, 6. 30 plus 40, 70, 40 plus 25, 65. So what is asked in the question? Which is the greatest odd number? So first let us find out which are the odd number. Okay, 45 and 65 are the odd number. 66 is not an odd, is an even number. 70 is also even number. So they cannot be the answer. Between 45 and 65, which is the greatest? Greatest is 65. So what is the correct answer? Correct answer is option D, that is 40 plus 25. Okay, so बच्चों मजा आ रहा है क्वेश्चन करने में? चलो let's move to the next question. By how much is 14 more than 10, and by how much is it less than 24? So here two questions are there. By how much 14 is more than 10? So you all must be knowing by how much 14 is more than 10, that is 14 minus 10, 4. And by how much it is less than 24? What is less than 24? By how much 14 is less than 24? What is the answer? That is 24 minus 14, that is 10. So first answer is 4, second answer is 10. Okay. So where is it present? It is present in option B, that is 4 and 10. Okay. So let's move to the next question. I am more than 2 plus 4 but less than 10 minus 2. Who am I? Okay, I am more than 2 plus 4. So, what is the value of 2 plus 4? Everyone knows it. That is 6. But less than 10 minus 2. So, what is the value of 10 minus 2? 8. So, children, can you tell me which number is present between 6 and 8? Because it is told that I am more than 6 but less than 8. So, what is the number that is present between 6 and 8? Chalo, let me, you tell me the answer in the comment section. Which is the number? The number is 7. Okay. So, where is it present? It is present in option B. That is 7. Got it? Easy tha? Okay, let's move to the next question. How many tens are there in the sum of 570 and 430? So, how many tens are there in the sum of 570 and 430? What we need to do? First, we need to add 570 and 430. 0, 7, 3, 0, carry 1, 6, 4, 10. 1000 is the answer, but it is asked that how many tens are there in 1000. So here in ones place 0 is present, and here 10, 100, 1000. So in tens place totally what number is present? That is 100. Okay, you can see that there are 100 tens in 1000. So what is the correct answer? Correct answer is option A, that is 100. Okay, got it? Let's move to the next question. What number square could be in the following? Square plus ball equal to 9. Okay, do we know the value of square? No. Do we know the value of ball? No. So how to find it? Here we have to apply your brain. Okay, what we will do? Here square is present plus ball is present, and if we add their value, the sum will be 9. So what can be the value of square? So value of square in option A it is given 7. So can it be 7? Yes, it may be 7 because 7 is less than 9. Okay. So if value of square is 7, we can say the value of ball will be 2. So the total value will be 9. It may happen. Okay. May not also happen, but it may happen. In option B, 10 is present. So, if the value of square is 10, and can we add something in 10 to get 9? No, because 10 is greater than 9. So, this option cannot be the answer. And value of square in option C, it is 12. So, 12 plus value of ball equal to 9. Can we add some number to 12 to get 9? No, because 12 is greater than 9. Okay, so this also cannot be the answer. In option D, 13. So, can we add something to 13 to get 9 as the sum? No, we can't because 13 is greater than 9. So, it cannot be the option. So, 7 may be the option. Okay, so what is the correct answer? Correct answer is option A, that is 7. Okay children, so how was the class? Thana interesting? So this much for today. Let's meet you in my next video with some much more amazing question. Till then, mindfully पढ़ाई करते रहो. Okay, bye.